I gotta elevate. I've been praying to God for a better way. I concentrate on my goals and I meditate. Make sacrifices, put time and I dedicate. I gotta elevate. I'ma make sure the family forever straight. They wouldn't listen, now I gotta devastate. I'm on your ass and I won't let you get away. I gotta elevate. I've been praying to God for a better way. I concentrate on my goals and I meditate. Make sacrifices, put time and I dedicate. I gotta elevate.
The beat of heaven, you hear the angels singing. This stuff so good to throw it up and watch it turn into sunshine. Yeah, 'cause like that you never had it like this. If you ever get somebody sunshine.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Shorty Logic Podcast. I am your host tonight, Ebony, aka Miss Sugar, and I have guests tonight. Y'all can introduce yourselves.
I'm Nikki Nick.
Hey, I'm Latoya.
And we're going to have open discussion tonight. So basically, we can talk about whatever we want because it's ladies' night and we're going to do our thing tonight. So, and if we have any questions in the comments, you know, anybody who would like to reply, that's fine. I'm going to play a couple of videos. We'll start with the first video to go ahead and get a topic going. So if we want to go ahead and play that.
My chest real quick. So I seen this video about this guy speaking on his podcast about how important principle is to a relationship. He told this story about him not showing up for his girlfriend the moment she needed him most, and him attempting to make it better with a grand gesture. And I love what he did. I love the way he articulated. I'll tag the video below. But fellas, there's no gesture grand enough you can do to make up for not showing up for somebody when they needed you the most. And that's all principle is. Women will tell you often, it's about the principle. You wouldn't understand it. Most men tend to not understand. Me reflecting in relationships I've had, you know how many times I wish I bought flowers for International Women's Day just to celebrate my person, show them you're appreciated, show them I care and think about you when you're not around. Those things go so unnoticed. But if you have a relationship you care to protect, remember this one detail. Your statement is always someone's question. When you say it's too much, there's always a man saying, that's all you need.
So ladies, what do y'all think about that video? I want to know, how much does the principle matter to y'all in a relationship?
I think principle matters a lot. It also comes with a lot of things also to have principle. I think it's very important, the principle in a relationship. Very important. Principle, period.
Yeah, I think when you're in a relationship with someone, a person needs to understand what you consider to be your principles, because a lot of people consider principles to be different things. Like he said, the guy did a huge gesture to make up for where he lacked at. And that's all nice and dandy. For me, principles is like, I would hope that you would think about it without me having to tell you what you should do, what the next step should be. Because if I need you to be there for me and you're not there, and you knew how great of a moment that was for me, or a situation it was for me, you know, it speaks volumes.
I agree.
What you ladies think?
I agree with the video.
How big are principles to you?
Very big.
I think it depends on the individual and their relationship.
Okay.
Just showing, you know, each person that y'all appreciate each other, even though it's been like a long day or a long week, you know, flowers, or, you know, just showing them something that, you know, I'm here and I still care.
Yeah. How you feel about it? You agree?
I agree. I feel like principles are really important. I feel like everybody's opinion matters, and if you're not gonna listen to each other and try to, you know, coexist, or, you know, fit the yin into the yang. How's it supposed to work?
Right. I agree. I do agree. That's why I said everybody has different principles and what that principle means to them. But I think it's important to be able to express that one to your mate, exactly what you feel like are your principles. Secondly, to show up when it matters most. And, and if you can't, excuse me, at least acknowledge that you're not going to be able to show up for that moment because principle is big. I feel like it's a huge thing for women, just like he said it is. It could be the simplest things. Yes, principles are very important, Javante.
Yeah. Right.
Yes.
We're going to go ahead and go to the second video. And I want y'all to tell me what y'all think.
Dating in 2024. I'm done. I no longer want to waste my time with somebody that's entertaining other people or playing with my emotions or giving me mixed feelings. I don't want to be confused anymore in a relationship. The sad part is people are sleeping with each other. People are having fun with each other, but nobody's marrying each other. Everybody's just being entertained. There's people that are married that are talking to other women. There's women that are married that are sleeping with other men. What kind of year is this? I am so scared to give my heart up for somebody that's going to just destroy it and then be with somebody else. These men and these women are using people in a relationship. Nobody's loyal these days. It's so rare to find loyalty. Why can't I find somebody that just wants to be with me and not entertaining other people on social media? The world of dating in 2024 is disgusting. And I guarantee in 2025, it's over. 100% it's over. Dating in 20.
I think that was a heavy hitter right there. Because I'm kind of mixed between, because I do see a lot of people getting married, and at the same time, I see a lot of people not even thinking about marriage. Like, how important is marriage in 2024? And do you think that it will not exist no more in 2025?
Mm-hmm.
I think it depends on the individual.
I don't see a lot of women
Well,
thinking about getting married. I see a lot of women saying, I want you to take care of me, and my kids. Don't worry about the other individual. That's what I see a lot. I mean, I know social media, there's a lot on social media that shows it, and they don't care. The priorities of having a husband, having a family, growing, traveling. I mean, it's different. I'm married.
Yeah.
I'll be married for 6 years. Oh gosh, in October. But everyone's different.
Right.
Yeah.
me, me on the other hand, I've been married, I've been divorced, and like my views of marriage were like I held those at a way higher standard than I guess my partner did or whatever at the time. And like I would do it again, but it would have to be with the right person and we would have to value the word marriage the same type way. Like I don't feel like society now is like open to the real marriage type thing.
Yeah. What is considered the idea of what marriage is, because for me, I always seen marriage coming with morals and values and respect for one another,
Right.
unconditionalness, and so much more. But a lot of people, when they hear the word marriage or when they think about marriage, to me, I feel like even just entertaining the idea of marriage is entertainment, more entertainment than
Right.
actually the marriage itself. And then another thing for me,
I,
I personally don't believe in marrying under the government. Like, I believe in spiritual marriage. And the reason I say that is because the government is so wrapped up in everything that we already do in life as it is, that I don't need a piece of paper to sign off
right.
on so they can dictate how my marriage is going to go, if it lasts, if it don't last, whatever. I don't need all that. So for me, marriage is more of a spiritual thing. Even back in the day, it was like that before you had to sign a paper. You know, marriage was more of a spiritual thing. So I don't take that lightly. I've never been married. I would say that I would like to get married one day, but I'll be honest with y'all, I'm scared because it's exactly because of the things that you said. I want somebody who values it just as much as I do, because that is important to me. Like, you're going to take it serious. And so it's kind of hard to step in. I guess once I get in that space with someone and I have my all invested in understanding surely that they're in this with me, whether it's going to be good, bad, indifference, we're going to push through. And having the knowing of that, then I can step into a marriage. But, you know, other than that. But Nicole, how you feel? Because you've been married before too, right?
Yeah, I mean, she kind of pretty much explained it. Nika pretty much explained it. I was like, yeah, being married and everything. Yes, I would love to get married again, but like all the things the guy said in the beginning of the video, you have all those things in your head. I don't look at marriage the same because I feel like sometimes we give everything we should to a person that you should only give in a marriage. So my outlook on what I do in a relationship versus just my boyfriend versus my husband is two totally different aspects of thinking.
Right. Right.
Okay. I'm sorry. I ain't
lot.
gonna go in on that.
Hey, Peggy.
Hey.
Welcome in.
Hello.
We was talking about how important we feel like marriage is in 2024, and is it still going to exist in 2025?
You said marriage?
Yes.
I better, because I plan on getting married.
That's right.
No, that's right.
What does marriage mean to you?
Marriage, it means to me, it's growth, a commitment, you know, exceeding, you know, growing together, like knowing, you know, getting to know someone and, you know, building.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You building your own legacy as one, you know, so when they see me, they see him. When they see him, they see me.
Right.
And, you know, it's like, it's something special to me in the relationship that I'm in. It's like, when they see me, they're like, what's such and such? How's he doing? When they see him, hey, what's such and such? How's she doing?
Right.
You know, that's something to me. That's very special. That means, okay, they respect us enough to know that we're together.
I also feel like a lot of people nowadays, when they think about marriage, or especially the younger generation, when they look at marriage, they look at it for entertainment, not necessarily the purpose of what a marriage is. And that's why a lot of them are not lasting as long as they should, because they don't have the understanding of exactly what that commitment is when you step into a marriage. So I wonder why, do y'all feel like more people are just out here entertaining nowadays? Or
yeah, I think some people like it just because to say they are.
Yeah.
You know, some people do. They were like, girl, my husband is, but your husband's for everybody, sweetheart. Stop.
Right.
I got another question for y'all.
Okay.
Do y'all feel like in this day and age, at the time, the generation that we're in, the time that we're in, do y'all feel like with the people that are out there, like the value of the woman and man that out there in this world now, is it even worth even dating?
Hold on, say it again. You was breaking up a little bit.
Is it even worth even dating?
You said, is it worth dating now in 2024?
Yes, knowing that there's so many people out there that are just entertaining. Is it harder to date? Is it more worth dating?
I think it is.
I feel like it's more slim pickings.
Right.
You got to pick and shuffle through. Like, you don't know what's real, what's not. You know, it might be real for a little bit. Then you don't know if that's really, you know, your season or not. But everything, everything come through in a season. And how long the season is, you know.
That's my problem. How long is the season gonna last? Because
I be wanting to know, like, can you give me a heads up? Can we get a warning label, like from jump?
I need a warning label.
You ready to fall back? Let me know.
But y'all know, ladies,
go right back into my shell.
We don't pay them no attention.
You said what?
I said
She's right.
sometimes we do get warning labels, but sometimes we don't pay them no attention because we feel like
Amen.
that's small, and we go like,
Think
oh
dating
shoot,
and
this is
love is
big. He's
beautiful.
doing this right now, but you know,
Right.
but
Yes.
I mean, but
Charmaine is
it
right.
is worth it because
What
I
did
used to have
Charmaine
that
say?
mindset. I think dating and love is a beautiful and possible, but people need to slow down and get to know each other before it's one-sided or disappointing.
Facts.
But
Facts. They
okay,
do.
I agree.
and I do agree with
I
that.
would
But at
like
some
to
point,
actually date.
how are you supposed to put a speed on dating someone? How are you supposed to say, you know what, this is too fast, or we're moving too slow? Like, how is somebody gonna define the speed?
Well, you have the power to
It
control
depends on the
yourself
two people.
when you're dating someone or when you're courting someone. So you have the voice to say, let's slow this down. I need a little more time to get to know you more. We do it often in relationships or in just even courting somebody. We always say that. We have the power to say that and do that. But there's the thing. Once you do that, if that other person hears you say that, and they don't have the ability to slow down with you, or if they in a rush and they feel like, no, you move too slow for me, that's not your person. Because your person, a person who really wants to get to know you, really would like to start a dating process with you, will understand that. Will be willing to slow it down with you.
Yeah. Communication.
Yes, communication is always the big thing.
Communication is the key.
But everybody communicates differently too.
The difficult
That's why you have to be
conversation.
direct. That's why you have to be direct. You have to be very direct with somebody. You can't candy coat nothing. And it doesn't mean you have to be hateful or nasty when you say it, but when you communicate it to the person, make sure you're very direct about what exactly it is you want. Because, people have a tendency to candy coat shit for you, run around what the issue is or whatever, because they getting in a comfortable space with you, or they like you, but they timid to say what they want to say because they don't want to run you out. No, baby. Let's be straightforward. Straightforward, because I'm going to need that in return.
I'm not about to babyfy my dude. I'm about to be 41. Right. We ain't about to do that little baby stuff. Like, I'm sure, now you a lie. This is how I feel. This is what I want. If you can't give me what I want and you can't go with me and you can't roll with me, man, it is what it is. Don't waste my time, because time is something I can't get back.
That's right, because baby, I'm telling you right now, I got a son after half, and I got a grandchild. I ain't babying no more babies. Okay, it's over. Charmaine said, "Becoming friends is the foundation of any relationship I want. If we take sex and money and status out of it, would we still be friends?" That's
I like that.
That's possible. That's possible.
That's a real good question, Charmaine.
Miss Charmaine, I'm gonna answer that question on my behalf, on me. The person that I'm with, I've been dating him for 6 months, and nothing did not transpire for the first 6 months. First 2 months, we didn't do nothing. It was like I paid, he paid. I paid, he paid. It was nothing that was like he had to do or I had to do. So when that 2 months came, 2 more months came. Oh no, everything went down. So
she said 2 months. Oh wow, this is what it is now.
But I'm like, we've been cool ever since. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I do. Yeah, foundation does matter. Yeah, that does matter, because if your foundation is built on love and trust and all that stuff, no matter what you go through, you can always come back to that foundation, because you're gonna realize that person ain't worth losing over something small.
Right.
And it bothers me sometimes when they say men set the tone for the relationship. We have the ability to set the tone for the relationship as well. That's why I said it's important to speak up. She said, the build up. Charmaine said that. Okay, we're going to play our third video. So Peggy's in here, so she'll be able to see it. So let's go ahead and play the third video.
I'm not able to see the video.
Because I've had relationships that I wanted to work out, but they just didn't. And it was because I showed up as a desperate bitch. I'm gonna just talk about it. Okay. I'm gonna just put it on the floor. I showed up as a bitch who needed somebody. I needed a companion. I needed somebody to be on the side of me. Yeah. I needed a friend. I needed a lover. I needed that. And I feel like when I gave out that energy, they took advantage of me.
Yeah. That video was tough, wasn't it?
It happens a lot.
Can you recap the video? Because the video is not playing for me.
So what she said was that she had realized that she was in a space where when she showed up for someone, she showed up as a desperate woman, that she did everything all for this person and they just took advantage of it. And she was like, I gotta redo this. I gotta come out with a different tone because I can't be showing up and, giving all this for nothing. But nothing at all, just handing it over immediately at the beginning of a relationship or a dating ship or whatever, She was like, I needed that companion. She realized she needed that companion. She needed somebody to be beside her at all times. But she wasn't going about it the right way. So, so my question is, how important is a companion to you and why? And has anyone ever felt like what she asked what she said in the video?
I've been there. My love at first sight hurt me before.
Charmaine said, I've been there. My love at first sight hurt me before.
That's where when you was explaining it, that's why I had to put my head down.
I think I did that. I did that with my youngest daughter's dad because I had empathy, my heart. You know what I'm saying? I'm sympathy, and I'm like, oh, her, let me do this, let me do that. But then when I needed him to calm there, 10 toes down, and show up for me and show out, and he was nowhere to be found. And it took me so many times, but I just went through just 1 year, and that year that taught me a lot to the point where I had to be single for 2 years.
Oh, I've been there,
baby. I was single for Sam. I was single for 7 after that. After that,
once you get in that space like that, like, how did you bring yourself up out of that space? Because at one point I was single for a long time, just as long as y'all was, and for me it was like I started to recognize that I had been in that space too long.
How you thinking what I'm saying? On to the next. On to the next.
What's your name? Hold on. What's your name? What's your name?
Nikki.
Me. Shanika.
Shanika. Okay, Shanika, I want to know what you talking about. What you say? I can't say. Inbox me what you talking about.
Said I need to know. We ain't letting that go. I need to know.
Oh shit.
We grown.
But I know one way to come up out of that, but at the same time, it's like when you sit in that space for so long, like you said, 2 years, 7 years, hell, it was a long time. So for me, it was like I recognized myself sitting in that space a little too long. But at the same time, y'all, I'm picky.
I got tired of men hating.
Yes, it's like you like, come on now, girl, get it together. Get it together and get back out there. But at the same time, y'all, I promise y'all, stepping outside of my box to go here and there and do this and do that. And it was fun, but at the same, I ain't gonna lie, y'all. At one point, I got really discouraged because when I got stood up, and I ain't never told nobody this except people that know me. When I got stood up by a little person, I was done.
I could not with you.
I was mad as hell, and I was done. I stepped out of my damn box. I said I got stood up by a little person, and I was done.
Javante.
I was mad because I done stepped out of my box in my comfort zone.
Yeah, I might have went and found that person. I would have been a little upset.
Just in situation.
I would have been a little upset too. Like
Javante said, I believe a lot of people think they in love at first sight, but instead it's lust and affection.
Infatuation. Yeah.
Yeah, some people can, but
okay, but that they also confuse that with attraction. Also, that is it's very easy to confuse that with attraction, like, or that person vibe or that energy. Like I'm big on energy. If
Me
your
too.
energy is pushing against me, I don't want to be around you.
Right.
Yes, me too. I can feel like it's like I can feel the person's aura immediately, and I already know how to handle you, how to operate with you, just in the first little few
So
minutes of
true,
conversation with you.
Charmaine on it.
She
She
is.
said,
Where you
right,
at, girl?
lady.
You
She said,
better
I
come
had to
on.
realize that my
Why she ain't
sadness
on
and
here anyway?
Right, y'all. Tell her come on.
but you know what? She's
Tanika,
working, y'all. She's working.
it doesn't help when everyone's definition of love is different.
That's what Tanika said.
That's true.
Ooh.
That's
See,
true.
but that's why when I was saying, yo, the yin and the yang gotta match. The vibe, it gotta match.
Yeah.
Like
But that's
the two people gotta like.
That's where the courting comes in. I feel like people, I say it over and over again, people skip that part. Like, how do you skip getting to know somebody to immediately just date? It's like a long ass one night stand. How do you get to that point? I mean, damn, you see somebody, you know.
She said,
Hold on.
right.
Charmaine say, right. Will get your attention, but what keeps it going? Exactly. But you also have to get to know somebody. I mean, you can look at a fine man and be like, yeah, he fine as fuck. Just like men say they go with appearance first. Okay, you see him and then you start talking to him. I guarantee you 9 times out of 10, that man that you think is fine as fuck, once he opens his mouth, you're like, it's a race.
Like how you said coming out the box, right? Come out your box, your comfort zone, and everything like that. Because I did that. I had an image in my head. I had an image in my head of how I wanted this to be, where I wanted this to be at, how I wanted them to walk, even down to if they was bow-legged or straight-legged. I'm talking about now.
I'm telling you.
The person that I'm with found me, watched me for 4 months. He found me. And not nothing that I put in this man, he has none of that. None of that. And this man treats me like I'm the last woman on earth, like I'm that queen, like anything and everything I want and need, he's there.
Hallelujah. Hallelujah. He said some of us don't know what love
I'm
is.
so happy for you. That is
It's a blessing. Yeah, that's a blessing.
Yeah,
it's a rare occasion.
He's crazy though, but that's my baby though.
That's one of the million right there, boo. They don't be out there like that.
No.
Not at all.
Let me ask y'all ladies this. Peggy, you can't answer it because you just told us about your little scrumblyumptious. So you can't answer this question. But Shanika, Nikki, and well, Troya can't answer this question because she married. But if you could build a man minus the physical, what would he need to have? Ooh, it's a tough question.
A good work ethic. Work ethic. Good communication. Spontaneity. Is that how you say it? Spontaneous?
Mm-hmm.
You know.
Mm-hmm.
Creative. Cause men be boring sometimes. They don't know how to be creative.
Hell, some of them don't even know how to hold a conversation, girl.
The old man do. Cause my dude's 52, and I be like, "Boy, wake up!"
Oh dear.
For me, if I had to build, I need him to be godly. I need to have.
A lot of y'all
women are boring. A lot of y'all women are boring.
First of all, a lot of y'all women are boring. You know what? It's always a hater in the crowd, ain't it?
Hey, Javon,
I'm just saying, he's doing all that talking on the sideline. Why he ain't up here?
Hey, it's the women he has dated.
It's women's night.
Boring.
He ain't coming up here. It's women's night.
Oh, okay, my fault.
I think for me, I need a man to have some type of godliness in him. I need him to be communicative. I need him to have integrity. I need him to have great work ethics. Family oriented. That's important to me. I need him to be spontaneous.
That's a big one. I'm sorry, I forgot that one.
Yeah, I need him to be spontaneous, and I need need a mama to know how to laugh, because I like to be goofy and stuff sometimes, because, you know, I feel like that goes hand in hand with being spontaneous and being creative and stuff. So I need those things right there.
Right.
Yeah, those are important.
What about the attentiveness? Like if he, you know, you want him to be attentive and you know what I'm saying, be sensitive.
I don't want let me tell you something. I want him to be attentive. I want him to have a heart. Like, yes, I want all of that. But some of the things that I didn't mention, I'm gonna be honest with you. I didn't mention it because I'm a work in progress on it myself. Because we can say that, yes, we need this, and all this stuff, but in all actuality, with some of us, we have to do a little accountability and take notes for ourselves as well. So it's things that I have to work on as well, which falls in line with my next video. So let's go ahead and go to the next video.
I wear my heart on my sleeve, so I'm a little sensitive.
Hey, Riri.
Hey.
Working out with my boy this morning, and as we going in between sets, we get on a conversation about relationships. Now he's in a new relationship, and I'm newly married, and we talking about how amazing the women are that God put in our lives, our personal growth, and how we're just happy, and it's refreshing to be in this moment of life right now. And then the conversation shifted. He got on the conversation about how his baby mom is doing things that she didn't used to do in their relationship. She's in a new relationship. She's happy. She's growing. She's doing right by the kids. Now I asked him, I said, what's the issue? It's just that, man, she didn't do none of this and that. And she's, wait till he found, I say, stop. What are you doing? He's like, what you mean? I said, this is the mother of your kids, right? 1. He said, yeah. I say, she also is doing better than she was when y'all was together, right? 2, I say, stop it. Stop diminishing her growth and character to make you feel validated that you were the better person. It's okay. Y'all weren't meant for each other at that time, and you probably both were immature or just wasn't destined for each other at that time. But it's obvious she's doing better, you're doing better. You need to focus on what you have now, because you're taking away from the woman you have at home. He said, bro, you're right. I say, bro, we got to be mindful of that. I ain't trying to preach to you, pimp, but at the end of the day, you feel me? Take care of what's at home. Be happy for her growth and the fact that she's doing well by herself and your children, on purpose, with purpose, in purpose. Ain't nobody told y'all today. I love y'all. Let's get it, man.
Yes.
Oh, yes, that is so true. Sometimes you can meet somebody at the wrong time.
Yeah.
Like
when you meet them at the wrong time, the wrong place, everything's gonna be wrong. I'm telling you. And that's a hard pill to swallow.
What is the importance of holding on to an ex? You know, like what is the importance of holding on to an ex?
I think some people use that for
excuse.
I'm gonna be quiet.
This is gonna go right. Hold on, who said they're gonna be quiet?
Riri said yes. There are situations where two people can hold each other back. Growth comes after the relationship is over. Yes, ma'am. It surely does.
It sure did. I'm proof about that. After I left, me and my baby daddy split. Oh my gosh. I don't know about him if he had growth, but I know I did.
Okay. I think people use exes as a comfort blanket.
Oh, not me. I don't want to go back. I don't double back, because once I'm gone for a reason.
Yeah. But I think a lot of people do. I think a lot of people use it as a comfort blanket, and then they make excuses for having that comfort blanket.
Now, I don't want you to be I ain't your enemy or nothing, because I can't say you my enemy because I was once in love with you.
Right.
But that don't mean I gotta talk to you. You gotta call me. We gotta hang out. We gotta go to lunch. We gotta kick it. Go to the movies. I go over your place. You go, man. No, we ain't doing none of that.
No, we ain't doing none of that.
No, I'm not. I'm no longer allowed in your space. You no longer allowed in my space.
Right. That's how it was for like me and my son's father. Like we was not good together, but we became really good friends separate, you know, because the respect level completely shifted. It became greater, and I appreciate that, because once he realized, we we're not gonna be good together. We really became honestly friends, and I was just I can respect that. I think a lot of people nowadays, like, they don't have that respect for each, especially if they have
Okay,
kids
so
together.
that's what I was wondering. Was that a bad thing?
What was what a bad thing?
Stay in contact with your ex?
Nah, being friends afterwards.
No, I don't think so. Especially if you have kids together.
Yeah, I don't think it's a bad thing to be
even if
friends
you didn't have
afterwards.
kids together, I think it's still.
Oh no, I ain't talking to none of them niggas. I'm sorry. Can you say that?
Riri said, "Do know there are times we aren't blessed with abundance and continue to block our own blessings when the time has expired on a relationship, knowingly that it shouldn't have been ever."
It should have been over. Yeah,
it should have been over.
That's
My bad. I
true.
told y'all I can't read little shit.
That's true.
Yeah, that's so true.
That is true.
Yep, we really can.
Yeah.
Because you know what? Some people look at it like when you do step into a new relationship and you're holding to this ex and consider this ex to be a friend. Some of the new people, we can get offended and be like, why are you so insecure and all stuff? And it's not about being insecure. Sometimes it's just a respect level to this shit. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So you got to know the person that you're dealing with to understand where they're coming from and not take
you
it
gotta
so
have boundaries.
personal. Yes, because boundaries is good. I always feel like boundaries is great in everything you do, because it also allows you the space to learn how to respect each other maturely.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, definitely.
Riri said, "Nope, not at all." Not at all. Yes, but a lot of people hold on to their exes, and I just was curious, like, what is the importance of holding on to an ex? And I do believe that some people feel like it's a comfort blanket, because if this don't work out, I always got this right here.
You can always go back.
Yes, and if you're trying to, if you have
that,
the ability
and
to,
you have people that are afraid to add to their number.
add to their number, I don't care about a number, because that number ain't gonna matter to me.
I think it's just convenience when you go back to your ex. I've been the person to go back to my ex, and then I just reached a point in my life where the same thing we saying. Why am I going back to my ex? This is my ex. I want somebody new. I have a clean slate with. We don't have any errors with each other. It's just refreshing. Because you're right. When you go back, you have this history with this person, and all that flares up again, and you're just like, what am I doing here?
And you also learn some things when you do go back and look at your ex. You be like, and what the hell was I thinking? Like, real talk. Javante said, I'm actually really good friends with an ex, and there's nothing more. Well, that's good. If that's what you into. Charmaine said, right, Eb, are you holding on to the ex and he is in the way of the new relationship, or is that just positive past experience? Somebody gotta read that. That's a lot.
And to Love's point, it's okay to be friends afterwards, especially when you both are adults about it and realize you're better off as friends. My twins called my ex-husband and his wife aunt and uncle. LOL. That's good. That's unity right there. That's what it should be.
Yeah.
That's what it should be.
That's what I'm saying. It's a difference. Like, it depends on the level that you have with that ex. Because, like, my son, he has a stepdad, so it's like, it depends. But I feel with that situation, it's like, the exes that really are irrelevant. Why hold on to them? Why even attempt to hold on to them? Those are the ones that's going to cause havoc. Those are the ones still going to call you, ask you, can they buy something? Ask you for a little nookie or some shit like that. I don't need you. Like, I don't need you. It's time to go. So, I don't know. It just depends. It depends on the relationship that y'all have with them. Okay, let's play the 5th video. I think this is a really good video right here.
Not the honeypot.
The honey pot. Yes, the honey pot.
I was sitting down with my therapist, and my therapist asked me, she said, Mike, what do you look for in a wife? She said, I want to give you this assignment, go write everything down that you look for in a wife. I said, all right, cool. And this was easy for me. I knocked this out. And then she said, also, I want you to do in that same day is write down everything that you think you need to work on as a man to become a husband. I'm going to be honest, bro. I had about maybe 3 to 5 things that I think I need to work on as a husband. But what I need in a wife, I had about 30. I had to flip it on the back side of the page. And she never got to my list on what I need to work on. But all she said about my list on what I need for a wife is to become that. I said, hold it, but look, I got all this stuff here. She said, Mike, I don't need to read it. All I'm asking you to is to become that. Because it's a travesty for you to desire for something from someone that you're not willing to give or that you don't have. So instead of us focusing on finding the right mate, let us become the right mate. That's the only way you could attract it.
That's heavy. For me, that's heavy. I have never honestly done that work. And I said I wanted to do it because that is like, whoa. We require so much of somebody, but can we give that same thing that we're requiring from that person? Have y'all ever done that?
Now I need to make the list to find out. I need to make the list to find out.
That's what I said. I said I need to make
I just know the stuff off the top of my head, but shit, if I go through it and think real hard, I probably need to do some work.
That's what I said when I said, like, oh, shoot. You mean I got more work to do? Javante said, that's the problem with a lot of us. We don't want to put in the work. We're so focused on the outcome instead of focusing on the progress, the process. You're right. You're right. We focus on the wrong things. And then once we get it, then sometimes we realize don't even want it. Hell. Riri said, yes, I saw this. That's just it. We put all this expectations on what we're looking for, and half of the people don't even have 10% what they've asking for and are desiring. LOL. You're right. That's why I said, shit, I got to do my homework. When I seen that video, I was like, damn.
Jermaine's comment went away.
On the street. You said what?
Jermaine's comment went away.
I couldn't see Charmaine's comment.
There it
Okay.
goes.
That's hard because modern men consider women becoming that emasculating, that slippery slope of having both ways. What do you mean, Charmaine? What part are you talking about?
Modern men consider emasculate.
My list stopped when I say I want someone in shape, and here I am 200 pounds. Really, we ain't gonna talk about it, cause man, I'm telling you.
He said, "Here we go."
Here we go. Javante said, "Here we go." I feel you, Riri, on that. That's why. But I'm gonna tell you something on my list. I'm not even gonna require a weight limit because, baby, I'm thicker than a snicker over here, baby. So I ain't even gonna put that on my list. You hear me? Come as you are, baby. Come as you are. If you meant for me, you'll be for me. Cause hey, well, it ain't even gonna be on the list, baby. But I thought about that. I was like, you know what? I need to sit down and do that list because it is crazy. We could come up with a whole list for our partners, but what about us? The problem is with a lot of modern people have unrealistic expectations and standards. I agree. I think people get spoiled to so much stuff dealing with other people, and then they drag that into and then they drag that into
seeing other people what they do.
Yes,
you have like all these you have all these people wanting to follow celebrities and seeing how they do stuff, and then all of a sudden they get a divorce within less than a year. That's not cute. To me, that's not cute. It shows that you can't stay with anyone.
Charmaine said, if you become everything you want in a man, they'll call you masculine rather than prepared. Oh. I don't think so with the right partner. that's the part of doing the work. If you do the work with the, for yourself, and then you find the right person who can accept you and appreciate you for you and all your amenities that you come with, it shouldn't be a problem.
Yeah. But you kind of have to understand too, even though a lot of these guys say women are masculine, we're doing a lot by ourselves.
You ain't lying.
Yeah, we are.
So even if we have 1 or 2 kids, I have to step up and take over because I don't have a partner to help me to calm my masculinity down.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
To feel like, that you're loved and your relationship is one whole.
See, and that goes back to the principles. If those principles should definitely know where they need to step in at, because sometimes my thing is this.
Right partner.
It'll never be 50-50. Keyword, right partner. You right, Charmaine? Exactly, the right partner. You have to communicate. And sometimes, we do end up in relationships with people, and you will never, I'll say this, even if you wanted to be 50-50, it'll never be 50-50. It'll almost never be completely 50-50 in a relationship, unless you find that person that absolutely understands the mathematics. Because we have women out here that we work, come home, take care of the household, the kids, the laundry, cooking, the cleaning, and everything, and then you stuck with a partner that's only giving you 20% of what the hell you need. And then you like, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? She said, right, Miss Toya, it's not masculine, it's responsibility.
Yeah.
And then Riri said, that's it right there. And it is, and it's like, then if you say something about it, which Charmaine had talked about this on another podcast, if you say something about it, then you're being complicated. You're doing this, you're doing that. When you do speak up about, you have a majority of responsibility. And then I seen a video where we were just watching a video in the group where the guy was saying that he needed to basically be appreciated. He needed to be told that he's appreciated. He needs to know that we accept the fact that he did this. Acknowledgement. He needed acknowledgement for the things that he done. Because if he don't get the acknowledgement, then he feel like that we just said it like, okay, so what then? But sometimes it is like that, because it's like, you don't have to tell me to get up and go to work. You don't have to tell me to take care of the kids. You don't have to tell me to clean up. You don't have to tell me to cook dinner. I'm going to do that because the love that I have for you, the love that I have for this house, the love that I'm putting into this home, it doesn't have to be told. It naturally happens. So that's the difference between sometimes a man and a woman. And then you turn around and you want kudos. I ain't giving no damn stickers out. I'm not giving. Do I get kudos? Do we get kudos? Devonta said you can have your responsibilities and your duties and still be what?
Basking your femininity.
First of all, you fucked up when you said we can have our responsibilities and our duties. What the hell? What is duty?
Don't get me started.
If I could throw the skeleton at the screen, dead.
What is duties?
Stickers in full effect. Girl, where they at? I need them.
I'm not giving no damn stickers. I get some stickers, baby, because we've been doing this too many years. Shoot. And now you want to.
Yes, you are, Ebony.
I tell you what, I promise you, everything I love, I'm not even going to purchase no stickers. Nope.
White people want kudos for being normal, respectful people.
Charmaine, exactly, Charmaine. You're absolutely correct. What you need kudos for? Hell, I don't even get a coupon, let alone a sticker or kudo. Hell, I need coupons.
Being respectful is the principle.
I tell you, he got me over here thinking about your girl and way down as hell.
I say, I want my damn sticker. Show me that you appreciate a nigga.
What she say? Talk about improper influence. Well, guess what, John? You are improper influence. I swear. I am cracking up over here right now. Because he's eggy. That's exactly what he's been, eggy. Trying to push you. He's trying to get us reared up. I won't I won't even do it. But yeah, I think that's a heavy one right there. And I can't, I don't know. I just never been that person that is going to sit here for applaud you for something that you already know you're supposed to be doing. Kudos for what? Kudos for what? But see, me acting like that and feeling like that, like Charmaine said, now I may be a little too masculine.
You hard.
Suck it up, Buttercup. That's what I say. Suck it up, Buttercup. And if you can't rock with me like that, then you know what? It is what it is. It is what it is. So you ladies have any other things to talk about? Because that was our last video. Oh, and that's what we're going. And we can go there.
Oh, we can go there.
You know what? I ain't never seen somebody who wanted to start some shit on the podcast more than Javante right now. I won't give in. I won't give in, Satan. I won't give in. Well, I thank you ladies for joining us on the podcast tonight. I really enjoyed y'all. I enjoyed our other guests that we had on the show as well, Peggy and what was her name? Shanika. Yes, I appreciate it. I don't know where them ladies went, but I enjoyed you ladies tonight. I really did. We're going to have to do this again. Is there anything else you ladies would like to talk about?
I don't have anything. I literally got off work a couple of hours ago, and then I had to head towards my husband's job to go pick him up. So that's why you saw me in the car. Well, he was driving.
All your responsibilities.
Yeah, I drove and he drove back. But as you see, I'm in my backyard cleaning up. Where he should be doing it.
There you
but
have
I'm nice enough to do it because I know he just got off a 12-hour shift.
Well, ladies, I appreciate y'all so much. Thank y'all for tuning in to the Shorty Logic Podcast Ladies Night. Thank you, Riri. We're going to get